What's up guys, Flozy here with the first vid on the channel, and this is going to be a storytime vid, probably what I'm going to be posting mainly, just storytime videos and other bullshit like this. But if you guys want to see some other shit, drop it in the comments below, and I'll definitely consider it because I need video ideas. So basically, this is the first time smoking weed, and at this point, I had hit carts at this point, but this was late 2017, I want to say, probably early December, late November time. And at this point, I'd hit I'd hit 2 different carts on 3 different occasions probably. And I mean, I definitely felt something, but I wasn't it's not worth making I wouldn't say it's worth making a story time about, but if you guys want to see it, honestly, I'll fucking do it. But nothing, I mean, I definitely felt like it, but I was such a young kid, and I was with my other friends, that I felt I probably played it up more than I don't know, if it was that high now, I'd definitely be yeah, I don't even feel shit. But anyways, let's get into the actual story. So basically at this point, my brother had been smoking for a little while, I don't know how long, I would guess maybe about a year, but it wasn't he smoked often, it was a rare occasion that he would smoke. In my understanding, at least, I don't think he smoked that often then. But basically, I'm pretty sure he had said some stuff, or maybe even sent some shit on Snapchat to us, but I think it was just what he said that I don't think we even knew for sure. But me and my friend that we're gonna call Peter, that's not his real name, but we're gonna call him, I don't know if we knew for sure, we just suspected, but we had a reason to think he had weed, and we had wanted to smoke real weed because me and him had only hit carts at this point. So we have these section of woods by our house, right, that we would go hang out at sometimes at this point, and eventually turned into a huge smoke spot, which I'll probably make tons of videos about later. But basically, we would walk back there, and at this point, we didn't smoke back there. We would just fuck around and I don't know, make fires and shit. Because I was only in 8th grade at this point, I think. Yeah, I want to say yeah, because it's in late November, so I just started 8th grade. And I walk back there, and we see a little you have to walk a ways back to get to the part that we were at, but it's not that far, maybe a few hundred, maybe not even 100, 200 feet, I would say, but it's through a lot of trees and bushes and shit, so it kind of sucks. But anyway, we get back there, and we see in this little he formation, when there's a opening that you could sit in, and we'd make fires in there, and essentially there's this little flat part of dirt, and he had a piece of plywood that we had back there to build shit with, and it was under it there was an old Swisher package with a tiny bit of weed in there, and we opened it and saw it, and we were whoa, dude, and just closed it and put it back and fucking went back home. Obviously we talked about it for a second, but we weren't about to take it or smoke it from him. We don't even know how to smoke, so even if we could, why would we do that? It's his weed. So we basically were okay, he has fucking weed, let's go. So we go back to my house, and I'm pretty sure we're just playing Fortnite, and that's it for the day. I don't think anything happened this night. I'm pretty sure it was the next day, or a few days later down the road, that me and him actually asked, can we smoke your weed? And I don't remember the exact conversation, but it ended up yes, it was a yes. So it was me, my friend we're gonna call Andrew, Peter, who we called, and we're gonna call my brother Zane. That's not his real name. Once again, none of the names are real, but I'm gonna try to call them the same name in every video. So me, my friend Andrew, my friend Peter, my brother Zane, and our other friend Ella, and we went back into the woods to where it was. And he had a little gravity bong set up, which at the time, I had watched a lot of videos since I'd hit carts, and I've always been fascinated with weed, so I knew what it was. It's not it was a foreign thing to me. So I knew what was happening, kind of. Sorry for sniffling so much. But anyways, it's set up there, and we all like go stand around it, and we're like, whoa, dude, you know, we're about to get fucking baked. And by the way, Ella didn't smoke at all at the time. She was like really like, I want to say like playing school basketball is like the main thing that it was like she didn't want to, but like, you know, she was way more like cut edge, I guess, at the time. So she didn't smoke, she just watched. But my brother got the gravity bong, and none of us knew how to fucking, you know, pull a jeep at this time. Like, we were fucking jits. So we had no clue what we were doing. And, you know, he opens the blunt pack and gets a little bit of weed out. And if anyone ever made a gravity bong at this age, I don't know if everyone did this, but like so many people I know, you know those little like sockets that you use for those weird wrench? I will try to put up a picture right now. But anyways, we had one of those. And it was like in the top of a water bottle cap that was in like a gas station cup. Like one of those like fountain that you can fill it up for like $1. It was in one of those. And you know, he puts a little, like a tiny bit, like, I mean, these little like wrench things barely hold any weed at all. But like you can burn the whole thing and get like the whole amount of nug smoke in like the fucking water bottles. That's the point. It, like, conserves a lot of weed. Anyways, you know, he does it. And I don't think I was the first one to hit it. I think it was Andrew, because he had smoked at this point. And, you know, he, like, bent over and, like, sucks it up a little bit. But, like, a tiny little hit. Like, there's still a ton of smoke in there. And, you know, coughs like crazy. And then it's, like, Peter's turn. He bends over, takes a tiny little hit, coughs like crazy. And then my brother Zane takes a little hit and coughs like crazy. And I think at this point, most or all the smoke had been out of it. And if not, Zane probably, like, sucked it back down. So then he decides to pack another one. You know, he pulls a jeeb, puts the lighter on it, and pulls it up as he does it, like you're supposed to. Pokes off the cap, takes a little hit. He's like, yo, Nathan, come hit this. So I'm like, alright. I took a tiny little, you know, like, and I, like, inhale and cough like fucking crazy, because I'm, like, a whole pussy, never smoked actual tree at this time. And then, like, Peter's like, fuck, I don't want to smoke. Or, I don't want to smell, you know? Because, like, we knew, like, the whole, like, thing at the time about, like, you know, smelling like weed. Like, everyone knew that it's a thing. And you don't want to, because, like, obviously, we don't want to go to our parents and reeking like bud. So he takes off his, like, hoodie and his shirt, and I do the same. And I think so does Andrew, because I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to smell either. And now we're all three shirtless, except for Zane, because he's like, you guys are fucking stupid, like, it's fine. And Ella, obviously not smoking, but she's standing a little bit farther away so she doesn't smell. And then I think we do another round of tiny little hits for us. And I remember once you put it all back and we're walking out of the woods, I feel like a fucking cartoon character, like, in a shitty, like, Cartoon Network show walking out of there. It was insane. I remember that, like, so vividly, and I don't know why. And we walk out, and if you walk out of our woods and walk to the right and then take another right and walk down that road a good bit, there's a CVS, if you guys know what that is, the pharmacy, but they also have a ton of food and snacks and, like, drinks. So we walk over there, we all get our, you know, snacks and shit, and I'm feeling good, you know. It's fun, like, the first time being, like, actually stoned, you know, getting your own, like, munchy snacks and drinks, always a good time. I probably grabbed an Arizona because I drank those like crazy at this point, and I still kind of do. If you're ever baked and need a good drink, get that shit. Arizona, half iced tea, half lemonade is the best one for sure. But basically, we get all our shit and go home, and we go home to my house, and Zane lives in a room that's connected to mine, so we just walk through mine and go into his and sit around, and he has a couch in his room. So, you know, we can all chill, and he can be in his bed and with, like, one other person. So it's, like, a dope setup. It used to be a dope setup when we were high as kids. Or not as kids, obviously, but, like, you know what I mean? Anyways, you know, we just chill in there for a little bit, watch some YouTube or some Netflix, and, you know, talk and fucking laugh at the stupidest shit, because we're, like, in 8th grade, baked as hell. And it was me and Andrew were in 8th grade, by the way, and Zane and Ella were in 9th, so they were, like, a little bit older than us, but Ella still, like, never smoked, and Zane only a few times, so we're definitely all really high. So that was the first time smoking weed story, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to drop a like, and in the comments below to tell me what you want to see next as far as gameplay and a story, or if you don't want a story at all, just drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.